Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I thought I should do a little interesting video. I thought to myself, why not do a video where I start trying all this shit that I buy, because a lot of you guys were curious to see how they perform, and I'm not gonna lie, I was curious myself. So I said, oh, why not make a video where I try a bunch of stuff I have recently hauled. If you haven't seen my recent haul, I'm gonna link it up in the e-card so that you guys can go and watch. Go girl, míralo, put this on replay, autoplay, whatever. But put it on somewhere where you're gonna be able to see it. I also wanna thank you guys so much for all the messages I've been getting for my previous video that I did on my what I eat in a day. That video, girl, it was hard to film, but I did it for you guys. So if you guys are interested in seeing products I have recently hauled and how they perform, keep on watching. As always, if you guys have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Don't forget to do it before you leave, and also hit that like button so that I know that you guys like videos like this. That being said, let's get right into the video. I'm using this First Aid Beauty facial radiance pads. They're like exfoliating pads that tone and brighten your skin. I've been using these and I forgot to film me using this, but this is the first thing I do in the morning. Instead of like rinsing or cleansing my water with my regular cleanser, I like to use this. So this is step one for me. After that, I've been really loving the Pure 4-in-1 Correcting Primer. I got this in BoxyCharm. A lot of you guys have also been asking me why I haven't done any more BoxyCharm, like what I got in BoxyCharm videos. Honestly, guys, I feel like there's a lot of BoxyCharm videos already. But if you guys want to see my thoughts on BoxyCharm boxes again, definitely let me know. The reason I haven't filmed them is because I just feel like there's a lot of BoxyCharm videos out there and I wasn't getting like views on those. So I said, you know what, I'm probably just gonna put those to a rest. But turns out that you guys really enjoyed my BoxyCharm videos. So for foundation today, I'm gonna be using the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation. Do a beauty haul on Instagram. So if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, you guys definitely should. I'm gonna put my username right here. It's usually always in the description box as well. I guess let's put it in a way, like they're getting so strict on YouTube that I just honestly gave up on filming for a while. And it sucks because as a small YouTuber, because I consider myself a really small YouTuber, because I don't have like 1,000 subscribers. I don't have like a big number like that. And for a while, it was really discouraging that YouTube was sending out those emails, because it basically said that like small YouTubers like myself that don't have a lot of subscribers, they were basically gonna start putting a lot of restrictions on stuff that you upload, which meant, and where they specified was in the area that it said like, if you have videos that don't get as many views, like you basically need to start analyzing what type of videos you upload, because if they don't get enough views, or like enough views in their eyes, they are gonna start like blocking that content. Which means, like, doesn't mean they're gonna block you. It means that whether you still upload or not, the video is not gonna get like they're not gonna like promote it as much. So viewers, people who watch YouTube are not gonna be getting notified or alerted that you even uploaded this video, which I thought it was really sad, like for people like me, like I said, because I'm a small YouTuber, and if my videos don't get views, it's because I'm a small YouTuber, so I don't have as many subscribers as other YouTubers out there, and it sucks. Like, it was honestly really discouraging. So it did bring me down a little bit, but I just started analyzing what videos. That is why I always in every video ask you guys, what type of videos do you guys want to see? What type of videos do you guys genuinely enjoy? Because YouTube is getting like hella strict, and for a while, a lot of you guys noticed that I wasn't uploading anymore, that I was doing a lot more IG videos, and it was a lot more stressful to edit those videos. But I just felt like in Instagram, I had the freedom to even put music that I like and not like some random ass like soundtrack that nobody even knows where it came from. So yes, it did discourage me a lot at the beginning, but after a while, I started thinking to myself like, this is something that I genuinely enjoy doing, and if I just put my whole complete ass brakes on it, it's gonna go to shit. And all these videos that I have really enjoyed, like the mukbang that I did with my best friend, videos that I've done with my husband, they're all gonna get deleted if I delete my channel. So I was like, I can't do that. Going back to the foundation, the Flawless Finish foundation, I feel like I kind of like it. But I wouldn't say that this is like a full coverage foundation, because it's, I don't know if you guys can still see it. Some of my redness is still peeking through. It didn't settle into my smile lines, which is a plus, but I think I did pretty good. And I'm using mine in the shade Natural, just in case you guys feel like you might be my shade. And this, I found it for $3.99 at Marshall's. Moving on, I'm gonna go into concealer. I bought this concealer at Target, I think, and this is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. Okay guys, I've been using this concealer for a while. I really like it. I do one dot, like one little swipe on days that I'm really trying to watch out the coverage, because the coverage in this concealer is insane. It is really good. I've tried blending it with a brush and I've tried blending it with a sponge, and I love both ways. So I'm just gonna buff it out with a brush today. This is the BH Cosmetics 5 brush. And I like to blend it out with a brush because I feel like it gives it a little bit more coverage rather than a beauty blender. I feel like it shears it out a little, but it still gives you a really nice coverage. So the beauty blender doesn't mess with the coverage on it. It just tends to like soak up the product a little bit more, in my opinion. So a brush is definitely my preference. Although a beauty blender, like, I don't know, like I'm stuck in between. There's days where I like the beauty blender for this concealer, and there's days where I just rather use a brush. So it just kind of depends what I'm feeling that day. But you can see the coverage is insane. And don't get me wrong, I still love my Tarte Shape Tip Concealer. The only thing with the Tarte one is that I feel like sometimes it is way too drying for me, for my particular under eye. The coverage on it is also amazing, but it dries me out so much. And honestly, I just kept using it because of the coverage. I couldn't find anything that would cover me as good as the Tarte Shape Tape, but this one is like a fraction of the cost, and look at that coverage. Like, what under eyes? Now to set it, I was gonna use the Cover FX Illuminating Setting Powder, but I think that one is a little too light for me, so I'm gonna go in with his sister, which is the Cover FX Illuminating Setting Powder, Perfect Setting Powder, and I have mine in Translucent Light. The only thing I don't like about this concealer is about this powder, it's the packaging. But look at all the mess it made in my hand. So I'm just gonna get the little Laura Mercier puff, and I'm just gonna set my under eye. A lot of you guys were also asking me if I still bake, because in a lot of my IG videos, it seems that I leave my powder forever. I don't bake anymore. I just really like to set it with a powder, with a loose powder. But sometimes I've been really obsessing with that Too Faced pressed powder that I also show a lot in my IG stories. So I just basically do that. And then I get the Alamar brightening brush. I've been loving this brush for my concealer, and I just quickly swipe it off. I don't let it sit so that it won't dry me out. Although this concealer is really hydrating, so it doesn't really dry me out like the Tarte Shape Tape, but I still like to swipe it as soon as I can. Now, to set the rest of my face, I am gonna be using the Cover FX Illuminating Setting Powder. This is the powder that I recently hauled in my Insta stories, and I got this for $7.99. This powder ranges for like $30. So when I saw it, I was like, oh my God, I have to buy this powder. So this one seems to be a little easier. Okay, I see you. I should have shaked it, huh? There we go, there we go. I'm trying to act like a beauty guru over here, and then I flop myself. So I'm just gonna take whatever's on this little lid. Not so much what's in here, because I feel like that's a lot. And right now, before I even try it on my face, I can already tell why I never liked this powder, because I do own it in a different like shades, and I remember now why I never got the full-size version. As you guys might or might not be able to tell, this powder has like a sheen to it. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'll give you guys a close-up. I don't know if you guys can see, but it has like a sheen to it. So I remember this is the reason why I never liked this powder, because when I bought it, it doesn't have like a glittery finish to it, but it is like very like not metallic. It's kind of like a pearl like finish to it that I don't like. So I remember now why I never got the full version, because as you guys know, I have the translucent light in a mini, and the whole reason was because I did not like the finish. But let's see how it performs at the end of this video, and let's see how it keeps looking in my skin. Okay, so I went ahead and did my eyes off of camera. I used the Violet Voss Pearl palette, and I'm gonna be going in with the Maybelline The Falsies Lash Lift. And I was telling you guys on that haul that this used to be like my favorite brand of mascaras. I used to always buy the Maybelline like Falsies line, and when I started getting really into makeup, I don't know why I stopped using them. They used to be my top favorite when I was in middle school and high school. I used to always be rocking the Falsies mascara from Maybelline. They had different ones, so it would used to vary on which ones they had that specific time. But these mascaras are bomb because they're like $5 to $6, and they do a really nice job. My lashes are so thin, but they usually always work really good for me. And I love that they don't flake, so you won't see traces of my mascara all over my face. This stays on my eyes. For my lashes, I'm gonna be using the Lash Couture Mink lashes. These are in the style Twilight. I also put these in my Insta stories. I'm gonna be using them trying out the Lily Lashes brush on adhesive. I also put this in a haul recently, and although I have used it a couple of times, I do have some things to say about it. It is not my favorite lash glue. Obviously I'm gonna use it up because I already bought it, but when you apply the lashes, it almost like stings my eyes, and it is like a gel formula, so I don't understand how or where. It must be some ingredient that the mascara has, that the lash adhesive contains. And another thing that I don't like, I'm used to having to wait, and this particular lash adhesive dries up very fast. You need to be like quick. So I just pretty much pop them on like that. So this is the way it looks with lashes. You guys can see, for me, the lashes just complete the whole look. Just kind of fixing them because I feel like they're stabbing me a little bit. So this is the way the lashes look. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and glue the other one off of camera and I'll be right back. For my blush, I'm gonna be going in with this Too Faced Fruit Cocktail Duo Blush, and it comes with a blush and a highlighter. Look at that. Alamar complexion brush. I got this also at BoxyCharm, just in case you guys are wondering. And I'm gonna try out the blush. That's the way it looks. I don't think it's like particularly super duper, like, what's it called, like strong, but it's a nice blush. Maybe if you're like a young girl and your mom doesn't let you wear a lot of makeup, maybe this would be a nice, I'm trying to fix this lash. This would be a nice blush to wear. I'm gonna try some of the highlighter, and this one is in Bubbly, I believe. Berries, I'm sorry. I'm gonna try this. I can automatically tell I'm not gonna like this highlighter. Look at how powdery it is. But let's give it a whirl. And it has a lot of fallout. You know what? It's a nice, yeah, take it back. It's a nice highlighter. Like I said, if you're barely starting on the whole highlighting trend, maybe this highlighter would be for you. This is a nice highlighter. Or maybe for somebody young that doesn't have a texture. I feel like, I don't know if it accentuates my texture. You know what? It doesn't really accentuate my texture, but it's not as blinding as what I'm used to. So. And last but not least, I'm going to be trying out the Glow Beyond Luminous Kit from Laura Geller. I also did a haul of this on my Insta stories, and although I already applied highlighter to my cheekbones, I'm gonna use the highlighter in my nose. Okay, so this is like the highlighter that I like. It's kind of like a duochrome. I'm gonna go in with the Steve Laurent lip pencil to fill in my lips, and then I'm gonna use the same lip gloss from the Laura Geller kit. I'm gonna go in with Yash, and now I'm gonna top it off with the lip gloss. So it looks like this. It is really, really pretty. Let's see how it smells. It doesn't really have a smell, which, oh, that's nice. I don't mind that it doesn't have a smell. It's very moisturizing. I definitely like it. I definitely see myself using this a lot, especially in the summer. I've been really in a funk like for a lip gloss, and this lip gloss doesn't feel tacky. I thought it was gonna feel a little grainy because of the glitter, but it feels really, really good. I like it. I got this set, I think, for $7.99. I don't know if I mentioned it, but definitely check your Marshalls and TJ Maxx. There's a lot of finds right now. I guess that they're stocking like their shelves because of the whole holidays. You know, everything went basically blank. But now they're going back into like stocking up, and they're bringing out a lot of products that are fire. I'm just gonna add a little bit of the Laura Geller in my inner corner. And I'm super glad I got this big ass highlighter because I don't own any of her highlighters except the little mini ones that I got, which they work really good, don't get me wrong. Even really like them. This one right here comes with 3 small of their highlighters, and I really like them. I think they're nice whenever you're trying to like try a new brand. This is a good option to do that. So that is everything. I don't have a setting spray that I've bought in the drugstore, so I'm gonna go ahead and set with the In Beauty. I don't know, I got this at BoxyCharm. Setting mists like this that have colors always make me nervous because, as you guys know, I have really sensitive skin, and I'm like, is that gonna bring me out? Because I've been having really good skin days recently, so I'm like, I ain't trying to fuck up my own skin. But let's give this a try. That's everything for today's video. I hope you guys really enjoyed this one, and let me know in the comments what you guys thought of the products. Which products would you buy? Did you like any of the products that I have recently hauled? Do you own any of the products that I recently hauled? And let me know also in the comments if you guys liked this video idea. Until next time, guys, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.